As many of you know, the next update for SCP Secret Laboratory is the Scopophobia update. This is a pretty large update that reworks SCP-096, introduces status effects, revamps the menu, and adds stamina. I've gotten the chance to beta test the update and I'm really happy with how the 096 rework turned out. Because the update is pretty large, I'm going to make two separate videos on it. One on the status effects, and this video, which, as I'm sure you already know, will focus on the 096 rework. Since we're already here, I'm going to quickly go over the menu. The menu now has a news section. Here you can see news. Ain't that wacky? The server list was changed quite a bit. Now you can favorite servers, see official SCP-SL servers, view your server history, as well as the servers your friends are on. There are also three filter options: hide empty games, hide full games, and no whitelist. The settings section is pretty much the same as before, but there are a few changes. Under the audio tab, you can switch the menu music. You have 4 choices for audio, which I will show now. And under the other tab, you can switch to the classic menu. The credits now look like this, and play music as you read them. The name of this soundtrack is The Final Flash of Existence. And then of course the quit button to quit out of the game. Moving on to 096, his model and scream were completely changed. He now looks a lot more bony and freaky. His ragdoll animation shows him still slightly moving after being killed, to show he's not really dead, since in his SCP file he can't be killed. As I said before, the scream was changed. It's no longer the containment breach shriek. Now it sounds more like the zombies in Call of Duty. I thought this take on 096 was pretty interesting, and while I love the containment breach scream, this one really fits Secret Lab's design. O96's health was decreased by 1500 health points, but he does have an AHP shield to compensate for his low health. The AHP shield is like the one you get from taking adrenaline, where it doesn't completely negate all damage, but negates a bit of it. The AHP shield also regenerates over time. While messing around with 096, I also discovered that you can walk through a Tesla gate. It halves your health, but hey, you're alive. To be honest, I think 096's base HP was nerfed way too hard. Now it's 500 HP with a 250 AHP shield, which is nice, but all it takes is 1 or 2 Logicer clips to completely decimate 096. But there is a feature to make up for this, which I will talk about in a minute. There are now 2 ways to make 096 angry. Like before, you can look at his beautiful face to make him mad, but now damaging him will make him mad as well. For every person that looks at you or hurts you, your AHP goes up during rage. The first person gives you AHP buff of 250 AHP, so you have a total of 500 HP and 500 HP. This is to compensate for the low base health of 096 like I was talking about earlier, but I don't think this really helps enough. Like I just said, all it takes is one person with a Logister to kill 096. This feature did not work in the beta, but I'm pretty sure it'll work when Scopophobia is officially released. While enraged, your targets will be highlighted in a red light. You'll be able to see them the entire time you're enraged, but the downside to having wall hacks while angry is that you can only attack your targets and no one else. With this update, 096 gets 3 new abilities. First off, Try Not to Cry allows the user to quiet 096 by right-clicking on a door. This is good for when you're trying to sneak up on somebody. 096's charge lets him leap across great distances. You can leap from one set of 939 chambers to the other in just one charge. When lunging at a person, you'll kill them too. It's kind of like the shield bash in TF2. Lastly, 096 now has the ability to pry open gates and slip through them. Wait, no, that's not supposed to happen. This is pretty useful when MTF are being a bunch of pussies and won't open the gate. You're no longer safe. Anyway. You can still hack and slash your way through light, heavy, and entrance, busting down doors and shoving your fingers inside your opponents, but with the addition of this update, you'll be able to do that and more. The 096 rework was fantastic, and I really like what they've done with everyone's favorite depressed screaming SCP. I can't wait to see what they do with the other SCPs. If you enjoyed this video, gently tap the like button and subscribe. I'll be posting the next Scopophobia video soon, so keep an eye out for that. I hope you guys enjoyed. I've been Zaloro. Adios.